Well, how the turntables have turned. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Run the Diesel. As Dennis Schroder gets picked up by the Boston Celtics in a one-year, $5.9 million deal. And there's a lot to talk about and go into detail here with. We know Dennis Schroder will be turning 28 in September next month. He obviously turned down an extension of $80+ million by the LA Lakers. So he had kind of an off season last year, and getting into details about that, he averaged 15 points, just under 6 assists a game in 61 games that season. All 61 of those games were starts for the LA Lakers. But when he got to the playoffs, he only averaged 14 points, 40% from the field, and 30% from downtown. Now, granted, this guy is quick, this guy is savvy, and this is something that the Celtics desperately do need as they are in the wake of losing Kemba Walker to that trade to Oklahoma City, and now he got bought out by the New York Knicks as well. So the New York Knicks have two of their former players in Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier as they signed him as well. But where does this put Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference? I mean, Dennis Schroder, great player, quick, snake-like, very slippery. He could definitely beat you off the dribble. Is not known as a three-point threat, but can make the three-pointer at a consistent basis. But the Celtics desperately needed a point guard, and here's your guy. But they haven't really had a facilitating point guard since Rajon Rondo, and I think that's what they ultimately need, like a Lonzo Ball. Not saying Dennis Schroder is not a perfect fit. He's going to be a great fit for them because he is going to be that third scorer as an option, because, you got Tatum and Jalen as your 1 and 2. And now you have Dennis Schroder, who could go off for 25 a night as well if, his jump shot's on. But, a little bit of a shooting slump late in the postseason last year when they lost in those 6 games to the Phoenix Suns. Didn't shoot the ball very well at all for them. That's what they needed from him. But he's not really a spot-up shooter. This guy really gets you on the dribble, drive to the rim, creates contact, goes to the foul line, etc. Really good defender. And now the Celtics have a 3-guard rotation where they are very dangerous defensively. You got Dennis Schroder, who is a very good, is very athletic, can get you steals, can occasionally get you the chase down block, which is kind of surprising. But with that being said, you also have Josh Richardson as well, and then that they picked up from the Dallas Mavericks in the sign and trade, trading Tristan Thompson over there to get Josh Richardson. And then you have Marcus Smart, does the little things that win you ball games in the regular season and in the postseason, even though they had a very short stint in last year's postseason. A disappointing year last year. They went 36-36, finishing 7th in the East. But I think I don't think this puts them in select company with the 76ers of the Eastern Conference, Milwaukee, now granted, Chicago and Miami both have improved, but there's an investigation by the NBA on the Kyle Lowry signing and on the Lonzo Ball signing for Chicago. Celtics definitely have improved. They've added Enes Kanter on a 1-year deal. Schroeder's on a 1-year deal. And to add more detail to the 1-year deal, this is just helping Dennis Schroder make more money at the end of next season when he becomes an unrestricted free agent. He's got, he needs to, if he shows out this year, either he signs an extension with the Celtics or someone else is going to pick him up and he's going to be worth over $100 million. But he has to, the proof is in the pudding here, guys. He has to show it on the court. He cannot have a shooting slump like he did with the LA Lakers in the playoffs, because that's why he's only getting $5.9 million right now. But the Celtics have 5.9 million reasons to pick this guy up because there was that hole in the point guard spot. But that is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for your time. If you guys haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will see all your faces in the next one. Deuces.